If you're a truth seeker, you need to hear this. Your subconscious is trying to speak. Welcome to the only podcast of its kind, hosted by the legendary David John Oates. Dive into the world of reverse speech, where we unveil the hidden messages in the words of politicians, celebrities, and even you. Every Saturday at 5:30 p.m. Pacific, join us as we decode the unconscious mind, revealing the truth behind the spoken word. With over 41 years of pioneering research, David John Oates takes you on a journey beyond the conscious realm. From shocking political confessions to the secret desires of the stars, no thought is too hidden. Discover what they're really thinking, and maybe what you're truly saying too. Tune in on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Visit www.reversespeech.com to learn more. Reverse speech. It's more than just words. It's a window into the truth.
And good day, everyone. I am back. This is David John Oates for the weekly Reverse Speech podcast. The date today is the 10th of May, 2026. Okay, we had some UFO news come down this week, which I want to briefly, well, a little bit more than briefly, spend a little bit of time on. There was a mass dump of UFO files this week. And the thing that caught my attention the most was the UFO sightings of the Apollo astronauts, which is what I have always maintained. Both Apollo 11, Apollo 12, and Apollo 17 all saw UFOs on the moon. Coincidentally, they are exactly the same missions that I have analysed, Apollo 11, Apollo 12, and Apollo 17. I have always maintained publicly that the moon landings did occur, but what they were hiding from us was the fact that there were UFOs that they saw on the moon. And Apollo 12 was a CIA mission to explore the UFOs that they saw in Apollo 11. That's what I've always maintained officially, publicly. And it appears as though, based on the UFO dumps that came down this week, that I was absolutely correct. So I'm going to revisit some of these reversals and go on a bit of a victory lap. There we go. I was proved to be right yet again. All right. Look, I'm not going to replay all the moon landing itself of Apollo 11. I played that on this show a couple of times, about 3 times, I think. But I do want to play you reversals from the press conference that they held afterwards. Not all of them, just some of them, because it's these reversals that tell me that they were hiding something. Okay, so here's the first one. This is a press conference following the successful Apollo mission, and I say successful because they did go. I played reversals that show that they went. But this is from the press conference where they were hiding something. So here we go.
We did find that mobility on the surface was...
Oh, this is Buzz Aldrin talking about his moonwalk.
We did find that mobility on the surface was, in general, a good bit better than perhaps we had anticipated it.
They now fib you.
They now fib you.
Okay, so he's lying about something. What is he lying about? Here's another reversal.
That is the U.S. Eagle carrying the olive branch to the lunar surface, and we thought it was appropriate to deposit this replica of the olive branch before we left.
And here it goes. I share the lie.
I share the lie.
So what is he lying about? It wasn't that they went to the moon. Here's a reversal that totally verifies this. This is from the press conference after the lunar landing.
Of course, the Apollo 12 mission will have 2 different periods of EVA, one early in the mission and then sleep period, and then another EVA following that.
It says, yeah, we were running in the dirt.
Yeah, you be running in the dirt.
They were running in the dirt. So that implies that they did actually walk on the moon. as this reversal also applies. This is what was Collins? I can't remember his first name. Talking about the moon landing.
The LEM, I had an easy time because I had a docking target, which is not too clearly visible here, which allowed me to align the probe and the drogue, which is the dark spot you see on the upper right.
Simply involved in that walk.
Involved in that walk.
Okay, so what do we know? We know that they did go to the moon. We also know that they're hiding something, that they're not telling us the whole truth. Now, based on the reversals I found on Apollo 12, I have always stated publicly that whole truth was the fact that they saw ETs or UFOs on the moon. Now, in Apollo 12, it becomes quite clear that they saw something else. Okay, so let's. I'm not going to. Obviously, I've got lots of reverse. I'm not going to play them all. Where's the first one I want to play? No, I can't see it now. Okay, here's one that says we're now spying in it.
I have several small rocks sitting out in front of me that have neat.
We're now spying in it. Okay, so Apollo 12 was a CIA mission. I'll play a reverse. Will actually say the CIA. What were they exploring? They were exploring ETs, as this reversal says.
Okay, I got the table out. Dustin and Mesa. I'm setting up the ETB at this time.
ETs must have found it. ETs must have found it. And then he says this. Oh, hang on. Before I play this one, I want to play another one. Hang on. I want to just build the tension here. Where's the one about the aliens? There's one where he actually mentions aliens. Where is it? Where is it? I can't. All right, let's just play this one. This is on the Yankee Clipper orbiting the moon.
Yankee Clipper, Houston. Omni Charlie.
Here he says, "We see your filthy base."
Houston, your filthy base.
So what filthy base is he talking about? We see your filthy base. And then they say this. Where's it gone? Gee whiz, I had all these reversals before. We see your filthy base. Where's the one about the other one about the filthy base? Oh, that's annoying. I can't see it. I just saw it just recently. Here's one that says that aliens sit. That aliens sit. And here it says you brief CIA.
Pretty good. Hey, I feel great. How long have we been out, Houston?
Okay, I played the verse about we see your filthy base. Where's the other one about the filthy base? I was looking at it before I started the podcast today. Where is it? I can't see it now. Well, that's very annoying. Oh, bother. He talks about walking over to the filthy base and seeing ETs there. Oh, where's it gone? Well, that's very annoying. I can't see it. Well, how frustrating is that? No, for the life of me, it's totally vanished. I got a reversal that says, we see your filthy base. And then there's a verse that says, we walk over to the filthy base. Where is it? Well, that's just, you know what? It's filthy. There, I'll search for it. Filthy. And I didn't find it. Okay. BACE, base. Doesn't find that either. Well, that's crazy. All right, look, I can't find the one about the filthy base. That's just ridiculous. Where on earth has it gone? We see your filthy base. Where on earth has it gone? Here's one that says aliens are just him.
Coming into the antenna mast. Okay. Okay, let me plug this thing in. Getting it down low enough to get it off. Roger it for you.
Aliens are just him. Yeah, there we go. And for the life of me, I can't find that second reversal about the filthy base. That's crazy. Where is it? That's ridiculous. I was looking at it. Oh, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Found it. Okay. So we saw the Yankee Clipper. He saw the filthy base from orbit. Then we see this on the Apollo 11.
Okay. Check command. Clipper, 1 minute to LOS. They've got to pick this too low.
They're alive. Send them over to see the filthy base.
LOI, send him over. LOI, send him over.
Okay, so what happened? Okay, this is what we got. Apollo 11, they lied in the press conference. They saw something. Buzz Aldrin in the dump that came down this week said he saw a suitcase-shaped UFO. Apollo 12, it was a CIA mission. It was undercover. They were looking for evidence of ETs. They found it on Apollo 12. And Apollo 17, and that's exactly what the UFO dumps that came down this week said about Apollo 12 saw UFOs on the moon. And Apollo 17, where have I got Apollo 17? Apollo, well, I thought I had that in 2016. Moon, oh, I see, 2023 is where Apollo 17 is. Okay. All right, Apollo 17, they also saw UFOs, which came down in the dumps, the dumps this week. Here's one of them.
I don't know what talent you have for landing in holes, Cernan, but once again, I'll be doing all the LSEP work in the hole.
And they fly.
Let me go, we're flying.
Okay. Here's one that says, be alive on rock.
You buy that? Okay, whatever. It's hot in the valley of Perth. Okay.
Be alive on rock.
Be alive on rock.
And then they saw something really, really scary, and they changed camera feeds. Here we go, where they changed camera feeds.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm anchoring the geophone module with a flag.
Dumb will feed the new camera.
Now more fish in your camera.
Okay, they switched feeds to a camera that we didn't see because they saw something else. Okay, so this is what we got. Apollo 11, they saw something. They were told to lie in the press conference, which they did. That's why everyone said they looked down and despondent in the press conference, because they did go to the moon, but they saw ETs and they were lying about it. Apollo 12, it was a CIA mission to explore this ET contact further. I played reversals about that. They found further ETs. Apollo 13, of course, didn't make it to the moon. Apollo 14, 15, and 16 I didn't do. But they didn't come down in the dumps either this week. But Apollo 17 did, seeing ETs on the moon. I played you Apollo 17. They did. So I've been saying this for 10 years now, that the moon landings were real. But what was not real about and what they were hiding was the fact they saw ETs, UFOs. And that's what came down in the dump this week. I was watching it on the Fox News when they were talking about it all. Like, so yes, exactly what the reversal said. I've been one of the few voices in the alternate community saying that the moon landings were real and that we did go. And but we saw ETs on the moon, UFOs and ETs, and that's exactly what came down on the dumps this week. So there you go. How about that? I'm patting my back here for a job well done, and there we go. Okay, we are going to go back in time today and go through some of my old archives and play you some old reversals because I've got nothing new for you this week. Just a very busy week. I've been writing. I've written the first 2 books of my final trilogy, the Angelini Saga. I've started on the third. I'm 5 chapters into the third book of the final trilogy. So there we go. I've been very busy writing. Going away camping tomorrow. I'll be gone for a whole week. I'll be doing next week's show on the road out in the bush from my tent. So watch out for that. We've only got half our normal listeners today. Where's everyone disappeared to? No one's here. Well, okay. So it'll be. All right, let's look at some reversals from 2001. I am going to play you a Hindu teacher. Let me share the screen on this. Okay, 1 second here. Share the screen window. This is a guy named Adida. You should be seeing that. And here we go.
The tradition time.
Hang on, we'll go back to the very beginning. Here we go.
Select the tradition time. No, it's going to not do any of that nonsense. It's about being purified of your own provincialism.
I'm a god.
That next line.
I'm a god. But then he says...
That needs to be understood in terms of the esoteric anatomy associated with the 5th stage of life.
But I am the cursed.
But I am the cursed.
Well, how can be a dot and a curse? Someone says it's Mother's Day. Folks are probably out. Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah, I got less than half my normal listeners. Wow, well, there's no one here. All right, here's one where it says evil sinner.
Of your realizer master. And this will be purifying and follow your master's instructions.
Evil sinner?
Evil sinner. Evil sinner. Evil sinner.
And then he says this.
Some things may not be historically true in some traditions where something is said to in fact be historically true. But that doesn't mean
the devil cursed your God. Wow. The devil cursed your God. I am the cursed, evil sinner. I'm a God. The devil cursed your God. Make of that what you will. All right, here's a guy in Australia who claims that he is Jesus Christ reincarnated. His name is Dave Miller. I think that's his name. David Miller. Alan Miller. He runs a commune, alternate living space where they all live together, and he's Jesus Christ returned. So let's see what he's got to say.
All of those statements about what I say are often fabrications of the media rather than what I've actually said.
A demon was in the shackle.
A demon was in the shackle.
Huh.
A demon was in the shackle. A demon was in the shackle.
A demon was in the shackle. All right, here we go. There's Carl. Good evening, Carl. Always good to see you on my podcast. Okay, next one.
I was going to be a saviour of a kind, but only in the sense that I would be able to share with people what God's truth was about God and having a relationship with God, and also the development of the human soul into a place of a more loving condition.
This is a guy who claims he's Jesus Christ. Venom alive with him.
Venom alive with him.
Wow.
Venom alive with him. Venom alive with him.
Venom alive with him. Well, that doesn't sound like Jesus Christ, does it? Yeah, here's the forwards again.
I was going to be a saviour of a kind, but only in the sense that I would be able to share with people what God's truth was about God and having a relationship with God, and also the development of the human soul into a place of a more loving condition.
Venom alive with him.
Venom alive with him.
Venom alive with him. Venom alive with him.
Okay, here he is claiming he's Jesus Christ.
You could say he became a believer in what I was teaching after my death, and he was quite distraught about how the Sanhedrin eventually treated me.
He's talking about his father, Joseph. Okay, listen to this.
You could say he became a believer in what I was teaching after my death, and he was quite distraught about how the Sanhedrin eventually treated me.
And it's a lie?
And it's a lie.
And it's a lie. And it's a lie.
I guess Joseph wasn't his father. And one last reversal on this guy.
My mother had a child die as well in childbirth, so there's a total of 9 children. But yeah, so yeah, I had a brother, James. Thomas was also my brother. I had a number of other brothers. One was named Judas, but not the Judas that that was involved in the so-called betrayal of myself.
the so-called betrayal of myself. Oh, dude, you don't even need reversals on this guy, do you? Here he says backwards, you love with the high, you are Satan.
Well,
there you go. That explains it all, doesn't it, this guy? He's not Jesus Christ. He's got Satan in him. You love with the high. He's enjoying the high of telling everyone he's Jesus. I'll play it again.
My mother had a child die as well in childbirth, so there's a total of 9 children. But yeah, so yeah, I had a brother, James. Thomas was also my brother. I had a number of other brothers. One was named Judas, but not the Judas that that was involved in the so-called betrayal of myself.
You love with the high, you are Satan.
You love with the high, you are Satan.
You love with a high, you are Satan. All right. Here, oh, look at this. I didn't know I had these. Here I've got some reversals on Alec Baldwin about that shooting on the movie set of Rust. I didn't know I had these. Remember a camera woman or a producer was killed when they had real bullets in the prop gun. So here's Alec Baldwin talking about it. I'm sure you remember the case. This a camera woman, she was, or a producer was killed when a prop gun was loaded. There was a trial over it. The lady got jail time for manslaughter. The person who handed Alec Baldwin the gun. Anyway, here we go.
The sheriff's department hasn't even released a report to the DA yet. The reason I wanted to sit down with you is because I really feel like I can't wait.
We will seal the movie.
Seal the movie. Seal the movie. Seal the movie.
Well, they did seal the movie. They'd finish it. I've seen the movie. So they did seal it. All right, here he is again.
I got Helena Hutchins to be the DP. I said, how do you feel about that? Are you excited? I'm very excited. She's wonderful.
Then I screwed it up.
Did I screw it up? Did I screw it up? Did I screw it up?
Then I screwed it up. Let's play it again.
I got Helena Hutchins to be the DP. I said, how do you feel about that? Are you excited? I'm very excited. She's wonderful.
Then I screwed it up.
Did I screw it up? Did I screw it up? Did I screw it up?
Then I screwed it up. All right. Then he says this.
I want to say, I look at myself in the reflection of this, and I'm really kind of appalled. It's appalling. But we're here, shouldn't have fell, we start tomorrow. And no, I'm not playing Santa Claus.
My sudden shot, get away with it.
My sudden shot.
Wow.
Second chef, yeah.
Wow.
Second chef, yeah.
Wow, that's a bit of a confession, isn't it? Get away with it. He did too. He was charged with manslaughter. Charges were dropped. My sudden shot, get away with it.
I want to say, I look at myself in the reflection of this, and I'm really kind of appalled. It's appalling. But we're here, shouldn't have fell, we start tomorrow. And no, I'm not playing Santa Claus.
My sudden shot, get away with it.
My second chef, yeah.
Wow.
My second chef, yeah. My second chef, yeah.
Well, these reversals are not treating him very well at all, are they? Then I screwed it up. My sudden shot, get away with it. The gun shot suddenly, get away with it. He did get away with it. And then they say this.
There was no mention of safety issues.
He didn't say anything about the accidental discharges on set?
He didn't say anything about anything. He goes, my men need better hotel rooms. I said, well, we're leaving, we're wrapping. Will you be here tomorrow? He said, yes.
I roam with evil.
I roam with evil.
I roam with evil. I roam with evil.
I got that out wrong with evil. I'm hearing out roam with evil. Anyway, there's Alec Baldwin, not as innocent as he would have us believe by the looks of those reversals. Okay, here is Bashar. I don't know if I played him on the show. I don't think I have. Bashar, he channels. His real name's David Unk or something like that. He channels a being called Bashar. So here's some of his reversals.
It doesn't really serve you if there's no lesson to be learned that you can't learn in life by experiencing the idea of a painful transition, then there's no need to experience it that way.
Rips your demons.
Rips your demons.
Rips your demons. Rips your demons.
You want Stephen Greer on UFO disclosure, someone's asked? Oh, yeah, I can do that for you. Let me finish Bashar. I'll do some Stephen Greer on UFO disclosure. I've got reversals on him.
The Anunnaki were the first to actually locally transform your genetic material from Homo erectus to Homo sapien.
We surf for though we cannot lie.
We surf for the we Anunnaki.
We surf for the we Anunnaki. We surf for the we Anunnaki.
No, he's conning. He's lying. He's making it all up. Here's another one. Oh, hang on, not that one. Where's another one? Here's another one about Satan.
If you change your belief system frequency, then you may also change your permission slip to one that is more representative or reflective of the new frequency that you're operating on.
As if I roam Satan now.
As if I roams it in the
and as if I roams it in the and as if I roams it in the
as if I roam Satan now. And where's another one about lying? There's a couple one about lying. I played one of them. Where's the other one? Can't see it at the top of my head. Anyway, doesn't matter. All right, you want Stephen Greer. I always like to fulfill requests. Let me go to Stephen Greer. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, Steve Marshall. No, okay, must be in another file. Greer, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. No. Stephen Greer, here we go, under S for Stephen. Okay, you want some reversals on Stephen Greer. All right, here we go. This is from an interview he did, I don't know, back in 2021.
And I was raised a very devout atheist. We didn't believe in anything. I always say a devout atheist, my parents. If you can't put it, if you couldn't put it in a test tube, it didn't exist.
With that little fake. with that little fake. Here, I'll play it again.
And I was raised a very devout atheist. We didn't believe in anything. I always say a devout atheist. My parents. If you can't put it, if you couldn't put it in a test tube, it didn't exist.
With that little fake.
It'll make.
All right, here's another one.
Wow, wow, wow,
Like
wow.
the top of the human scale that we is 200.
Yes.
So I tell people we're dealing with amazing beings and amazing civilizations.
Then we hear the path of guilt.
Then we hear the path of guilt.
Then we hear the path of guilt. Then we hear the path of guilt.
Then we hear the path of guilt. What is his guilt?
Then we hear the path of guilt.
Then we hear the path of guilt. Then we hear the path of guilt.
Okay, then we've got this one.
That they're trying to posit this as a national security threat because the ETs have been seen doing surveillance over for our nuclear facilities and what have you. But that's not because they're a threat. If they wanted to take us out, it'd been done in 1945. I mean,
we brought the con sad.
There is a on sad. There is a on sad.
There is a on sad.
We brought the con sad.
Out had been done in 1945. I mean, there is a on sad. There is a on sad.
There is a on sad.
So lie, con. Then he says this.
Nobody's ever helped us. We just put the information out. It's just a labor of love. But she'll get these emails from people. And there was this truck driver in Croatia.
I'm easy, fed bullshit.
I'm easy, fed bullshit.
I'm easy, fed bullshit. I'm easy, fed bullshit.
And when he says fed bullshit, he then tells us who's feeding the bullshit.
Whoever is in control at the tippy top is the place to go, because clearly it's not happening at the level we're at.
There's a committee. I know a number of the members of it. Called it's had various names over the years. Back in the 40s, 50s, it was called MJ12, Majority 12, a group of.
Then he says
it's classified.
It's CIA, damn it.
That I published. There's a book called Unacknowledged that has this document in it, called Magic, MAJIC.
It's CIA, damn it.
It's CIA, Yemi.
It's CIA, Yemi. It's CIA, Yemi.
Okay. Then he says, we the FBI.
Yeah, I sort of grew up in the South and in a way that was rough and tumble. And I said, you're not afraid of you. I deal with people come into the ER with automatic weapons in my face. You think I'm afraid of you?
We the FBI.
We the FBI.
We the FBI. We the FBI.
What's happening with Stephen Greer is he's being fed bullshit by the CIA and the FBI, and he has no idea. He's totally clueless, and everything he's presenting is a load of rubbish. Here, next, look at this one.
So people have to understand how information and disinformation is embedded with a strategic objective. I really need to do an entire course on counterintelligence and disinformation.
My shame of my sin.
No shame or my goodness.
No shame or my goodness. No shame or my goodness.
Okay, we got lie, we got con, we got guilt, we got sin, we got being fed information from the CIA, disinformation that he's now running with it, believing it to be true. And that's because his ego is so big, he can't possibly admit that he was wrong. Here's his big ego.
We have got to bring these new technologies out. That's a long-term goal of mine, is to put together enough people who begin to understand this. So we start an open source.
I'm the Lord.
I'm the Lord.
I'm the Lord. I'm the Lord.
And one last reversal. Here we go.
But you've got to have a lab build these things up. But we have it. But that's, you're talking now, not crowdfunding. I think we crowdfunded $900,000.
Then I fuck you.
Didn't I fire you?
Didn't I fire you? Didn't I fire you?
There you go. There's Stephen Greer, just another bullshit artist being fed disinformation from the CIA, running with it. His ego's so big, he thinks it's all true, and he just runs with it, doing a whole huge disservice to the whole whole alternate community. Very, very disappointing. All right. Next one I got is an Australian politician. I won't do her. I'm just going through some of my old archives here. Oh, you know what? I will do this guy. This guy's a lifelong friend of mine. You know what? I'm actually going to play his last. I can't see the interview. Okay, a lifelong friend of mine who spent his life feeding the homeless. He died, unfortunately. Truck hit him on a push bike. No, I don't have many reversals here. Just one, an Aussie help.
Regularly walking from Adelaide to Port Augusta to raise money for South Australians sleeping rough.
Heavy backpack, lack of sleep, but it's one foot after the other.
By his own admission, Bernie didn't have much.
Oh, a good, very close friend of mine. He died. An Aussie help.
Aussie help.
Aussie help. Aussie help.
Yeah, and he did help. He raised money for the homeless and orphans.
Everybody that knew him at the footy club just absolutely adored the guy and missing heaps.
God would hold thee.
God would hold thee. God would hold thee. God would hold thee.
Yeah, good reversal. Good reversal. Anyway, that's just 2-1 Bernie. Good mate of mine. All right, here we have, a whole lot on Biden from 2021. Wow, I'm not going to play all of them. Let's just scroll through them and see what I've got. Here's a funny one. Here we go.
You know, a lot of kids start kindergarten hearing a million fewer words having spoken than other families, and it's an unfair disadvantage.
And the corpse that I show.
The corpse never show.
The corpse never show. The corpse never show.
Well, that's Biden all over, isn't it? And the corpse that I show. Here we go.
You know, a lot of kids start kindergarten hearing a million fewer words having spoken than other families, and it's an unfair disadvantage.
And the corpse that I show.
And the corpse never show.
And the corpse never show. And the corpse never show.
Yeah, well, I guess he's a dead man walking. Here's a next one.
The most hard-pressed working families won't have to spend a dime if, in fact, my plan works. If you're low-income folks, you'll be able to get child care for free.
Screw them now.
Screw them now.
Screw them now. Screw them now.
Screw them now. Okay, someone asked me a question. How did you find this out? Oh, reverse speech? I'm sure I've told the story on this podcast of how I discovered reverse speech. Let me tell you again. It was my birthday, October the 30th, 1983. It was when it all started. I was going out for the night to the discos. This was back in my pumping days, discos, nightclubs. I was living in LA at the time, going out to the nightclub for the night. And I had a Walkman strapped to my belt. And I was listening to music in the bathroom. I was dancing. And then the Walkman fell straight out of my belt into a toilet bowl. Pulled the thing out. Didn't work. I pulled it apart, tried to fix it. Somehow I put it back together wrong, and it only played backwards. So I started listening to tapes backwards. And then a couple months later, I heard about satanic messages in rock and roll, and that piqued my interest. And I thought, I got this tape player that plays backwards. So I started playing recordings backwards and found all sorts of stuff. And that's how I got started back in 83, 84. And I've been doing it ever since. So what's that? 43 years now I've been doing it. 43 years. There we go. All right. Let me have a look. What else have I got here? Here's a very famous one on Joe Biden that I've played often.
One of the great gifts of the spirit of independence. And think about this. One of the great gifts is our capacity to see ourselves whole and see ourselves honestly.
Yes, I did keep the Walkman. It's framed. I've got it all framed. Yes, I've still got that Walkman, and it's framed in my office. All right, this reversal says, "You're not safe, Armageddon."
Armageddon. Armageddon.
You're not safe, Armageddon. Here it is again.
One of the great gifts of the spirit of independence. And think about this. One of the great gifts is our capacity to see ourselves whole and see ourselves honestly.
You're not safe, Armageddon. Okay. These reversals just weird. I'm scrolling through some of these. These are just weird. Here's another one.
We achieved those objectives. That's why we went. We did not go to Afghanistan to nation build.
A con led you. Here's another one.
Look, even so, my message today is not one of celebration. It's one to remind us we got a lot of hard work left to be done. To share
bless an old con.
To be done. To share bless an old con. To share bless an old con. To share bless an old con.
I don't make this stuff up. I just find them. Here he is at a kindergarten.
For the ARPA funding.
They all voted for it.
And also,
bearing in mind he's at a kindergarten. You'll screw a boy, I met you.
You'll screw a boy, I met you. You'll screw a boy, I met you. You'll screw a boy, I met you.
You'll screw a boy, I met you. Here it is again.
For the ARPA funding.
They all voted for it.
And also,
you'll screw a boy, I met you.
You'll screw a boy, I met you. You'll screw a boy, I met you. You'll screw a boy, I met you.
Can't make this stuff up, can you? Incredible stuff. Here's another one. He's at a kindergarten, remember?
So I've been conscious of the concern and the lack of access and the lack of financial ability to have childcare for a long time.
I will fake Christ the healer. I will fake Christ the healer. Just a scam, this guy. Then he says, I am a fuck up.
Not only a real soldier, but he has stood up and stuck up for me.
I am a fuck up.
I am a fuck up. I am a fuck up. I am a fuck up.
I am a fuck up. Don't make this stuff up, folks. I just find them.
I am a fuck up. I am a fuck up. I am a fuck up.
I'm not playing them all. I got about 100 in this file. I'm just pulling out some at random here. Here's another one here.
More lives lost in a year than every major war in the 20th century and the 21st century. And guess what, folks? The million lives lost all around the world.
Score foul Satan.
Score foul Satan. Score foul Satan. Score foul Satan.
Look, I've reversed every president since George H.W. Bush Sr., and I've never seen reversals as bad as I've seen on Biden. His reversals are just absolutely shocking. They've always been shocking. Just horrible stuff. Here's another one.
When I ran for president, I ran for 3 reasons. I said one was restore the soul of America, just basic decency, looking out for them.
This deceit is here.
This deceit is here. This deceit is here. This deceit is here.
And this deceit is here. Then he says, we have a chance.
We have a chance to make significant change in this country.
We defend this scam.
We defend this scam. We defend this scam. We defend this scam.
What's going to happen to politics once reverse switch is accepted all over the world? And we've got AI systems finding reversals for us. And thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people are running politician speeches through AI. Can you imagine what that's going to do to politics? Oh my God. Do to the whole world. This is why America doesn't want reverse speech out there. This is why I was chased home. It's a Pandora's box. Currently, I'm just one man reversing. And, you know, I got limited time. I got a practice to run. I got a private life to do. I got books to write. I don't have time to do all these reversals. But imagine a day when AI does it for you. And that's incredible. All right, here's another one. I'm just pulling them out at random here. Like I said, I got over 100 in this file.
You take the number of 1 trillion, as many say. That's still $150 million a day for 2 decades. What have we lost as a consequence in terms of opportunities? I refuse to continue a war that was no longer in the service of the vital national interest of our people.
It's dark as the soul.
It's not because the soul.
It's not because the soul. It's not because the soul.
Yeah, there we go. What else? Oh, look, I'm just pulling them out at random here. What else have we got here? Oh, here he is about a corpse again.
And I want to provide the American people with a brief update on the situation in Afghanistan. Since I spoke to you on Monday, we've made significant progress.
This damned you on my corpse. Of course, I haven't made significant progress in Afghanistan at all. The whole thing was just a big disaster. This damned you on my corpse. Oh, sorry. This damned you in on my corpse. Sorry.
Significant progress.
It's all there. It's all there. You listen to those words and syllables. This damn you in on my corpse.
In progress.
Unbelievable. Here's another one.
And because they are, by the way, and make everybody understand that the ISIS in Afghanistan have been the sworn enemy of the Taliban.
I'll be lost, the demon.
I'll be lost, the demon.
I'll be lost, the demon. I'll be lost, the demon.
Oh, here it says, I'll be lost, the dead.
So what I was saying is that we have an agreement that they will let pass through the checkpoints that the Taliban, control.
I'll be lost, the dead.
I'll be lost, the dead.
I'll be lost, the dead. I'll be lost, the dead.
Here it says, demonic as Joe.
100 days since I took the oath of office and lifted my hand off our family Bible and inherited a nation. We all did. That was in crisis. The worst pandemic in a century. The worst economic crisis since the Great Depression.
Demonic as Joe.
Demonic as Joe.
Demonic as Joe. Demonic as Joe.
Could be demonic has Joe. Could be that. Same thing. Here's another one.
The National Institute of Health, the NIH, I believe, should create a similar advanced research projects agency for health.
Fuck off, this idiot.
What health? This is it.
What health? This is it. What health? This is it.
Out of the mouth of babes. I don't make that stuff up. Listen to it again. I just find them.
The National Institute of Health, the NIH, I believe, should create a similar advanced research projects agency for health.
Fuck off, this idiot.
What health? This is it.
What health? This is it. What health? This is it.
Lips match perfectly. What's the lips? I'll play it again. What's the lips?
Health. What health? This is it.
What health? This is it. What health? This is it.
Lips match perfectly. Oh, here's a funny one. Listen to this one.
It may be deadlier than the ones that have come before. Let me say again and again and again and again, please get vaccinated. It's the only responsible thing to do.
Nagging it, nagging it, nagging it, nag.
Nagging it, nagging it, nagging it, nag. Nagging it, nagging it, nagging it, nag.
Get vaccinated. Go and get your shot. Nagging it, nagging it, nagging it, nag. And here he is talking about COVID again.
K through 12 schools should be open. And that safety is increased if schools require all adults who work in the schools to get vaccinated and take the safety measure that the CDC is recommending, including masking.
Have biggest hoax.
Have biggest hoax. Have biggest hoax. Have biggest hoax.
COVID was a scam, everyone. I'll play you all the reverse I've got on COVID some show. It's incredible. You'll just be amazed. I believe Joe Biden was on stimulants during his pregnancy. Here's one that talks about meth.
39 million working moms and dads got their direct payment. That money's going to help cover groceries, the mortgage, new pairs of shoes.
The meth go with your fuck. I am convinced, based on this and other reversals, Joe Biden was on stimulants, methamphetamines. That's what kept him going. That's why he could suddenly turn from an absolute bubbling idiot to giving sort of a semi-coherent speech. They pumped him full of methamphetamines. Here it is again.
39 million working moms and dads got their direct payment. That money's going to help cover groceries, the mortgage, new pairs of shoes.
The meth go with your fuck. Yeah, there it is. I don't make the stuff up. I just find it. Here's one I play a lot. Have I lost it? He stutters and stumbles.
There's been no indication that's the case at all with regard to, there's a total of
have I lost it? Yes, you lost it big time, Joe Biden. Not a question. Yeah, you've lost it. Don't worry, I've asked you a question for me. You lost it a long, long time ago. What else have I got here? Oh, here's a nasty word. Oh, I hate this word in reverse.
We got out of the blue a couple months ago a letter from 17 Nobel Prize winners in economics. And they determined that it will ease inflationary pressures, not create them, ease them.
Yeah, you, four-letter word starting with C. Oh, nasty reversal. Nasty, nasty, nasty. All right, here's one where it says, I'll be a moron.
And I've been doing this kind of thing. My lending is not all me, but I've been doing this thing my whole life.
I'll be a moron.
I'll be a moron. I'll be a moron. I'll be a moron.
Look, if you can listen to these reversals and think Joe Biden was a great president, well, look, I got a bridge in Sydney Harbour I want to sell you, okay? That's all I can tell you. Oh, here he uses the C word again. Oh, my, listen to this.
People are coming because I'm the nice guy. That's the reason why it's happening. That I'm a decent man, or however it's phrased. That, that's why they're coming, because no, Biden's a good guy. Truth of the matter is, nothing has changed.
She's a C. No, horrible reversal. Just a horrible, horrible man. I don't know what to tell you. Let me see. I'm just scrolling through. Oh, here's one about demonic.
So tonight, I'm announcing additional steps to strengthen our economic recovery. We'll be expanding COVID-19 economic injury disaster loan programs.
The buck, new demonic. Yeah, there we go. There's a bit of Joe Biden. Oh, hang on, I got some here. Here's one that says, fuck off this idiot.
The National Institute of Health, the NIH, I believe, should create a similar advanced research projects agency for health.
Fuck off, this idiot.
What health is it?
What health is it? What health is it?
It was just really bad. I don't know what to tell you. Horrible, horrible person. All right, that's it for today's show, folks. Next week, I'll be live on the road. I'll be in my tent, out camping. So there we go. All right, thanks everyone for joining us. Don't forget, share, like, subscribe, and share this around. That's why we're going to get the word of reverse speech moving. So anyway, no worries, guys. See you all later. Thank you for joining. Bye.